Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I am talking about 3 receivers, 2 of which I think are hindered by their quarterback play. One who I think will see an uptick in quarterbacks with a new quarterback in play. I'm sorry, I got tongue twisted there. So let's just hop into this. Emmanuel Sanders, really upsetting couple of weeks for Emmanuel Sanders. Only 5 targets in week 3, 3 targets in week 2, only 8 targets. Got in the end zone in week 3, but Drew Brees just has seemed so timid throwing the ball downfield. Emmanuel Sanders is such a good deep threat, but if Drew Brees isn't throwing the ball down the field, then Emmanuel Sanders' potential is going to be capped. Now, he did catch 2 touchdowns in 3 weeks, so the connection in the red zone is there. So I still think with the usage in the red zone, he is viable. If Drew Brees is comfortable throwing to Emmanuel Sanders in the red zone area, then I think he is much more viable. But with Michael Thomas coming back, I think Emmanuel Sanders' usage in the red zone is going to go down. I do think Michael Thomas is going to intercept that volume in the red zone from Emmanuel Sanders. So I have no interest in playing Emmanuel Sanders. If Michael Thomas is out, I think Alvin Kamara is a slam dunk play. With just the sheer amount of usage Alvin Kamara has been getting in the passing game. It's just, that is where I want to go. I would much rather play Alvin Kamara, who was targeted 13 times in week 3 and 9 times in week 2. If you think that this Detroit's defense is bad and Emmanuel Sanders is going to be open and Drew Brees is going to throw Sanders the ball and you want to take a risk on Sanders this game, I mean, fine. If you want to pick on a bad defense with a cheap option, that's fine. But for right now, as things stands, I'm not interested in Emmanuel Sanders. The only thing that's going to get me off of Alvin Kamara is if Michael Thomas comes back, which all signs are pointing to Michael Thomas coming back. Another guy that I think is wildly overpriced this week is Marquise Brown. I think Marquise Brown is in a situation where, again, he has all the potential in the world to be a good big play receiver. But with the amount that Baltimore is going to run the ball, and with the amount that Lamar Jackson is going to run the ball on most days, I can't see myself playing Marquise Brown, especially at 6'3". With the amount of volume that Mark Andrews sees as a tight end, with the amount of options they're going to run with Lamar Jackson. If you think that Washington is going to not be able to pressure Lamar Jackson the way the Chiefs did, and you think that the Ravens might take more shots downfield because Jackson will have more time, then maybe you play Marquise Brown. But I am not interested in Marquise Brown at 6,300, as I do believe with the way the Baltimore Ravens run their offense and the way Lamar Jackson favors the tight end, Marquise Brown has all the potential in the world that I just don't see being met because of the quarterback situation, how much he runs and how much he favors the tight ends, and how much they're going to try to hand the ball off and establish the run in Baltimore. And this is coming from a Baltimore Ravens fan who would love to see Marquise Brown break out and have a big game, but not the guy I want to play in this offense. Now, to a guy that I think has high potential with Mitch Trubisky getting out. Anthony Miller, I think, will see an uptick in targets. We'll see an uptick in receptions. Mitch Trubisky is not a guy that you want throwing down the field. And Anthony Miller is a very good receiver on the outside who is going to be a big play receiver. And I think Nick Foles has a better arm, a better deep ball than Mitchell Trubisky. And I think Anthony Miller is going to benefit greatly from playing with Foles as opposed to Trubisky. Do I think Allen Robinson is going to still be the number one receiver? Yes, absolutely. But I think the targets are going to be spread out more, and I think Anthony Miller is going to have more opportunities to catch the ball because he's not going to be hindered by Trubisky's terrible, terrible deep ball. If you think Chicago is going to be playing from behind and they're going to need to force the ball deep, I think Anthony Miller is a good play. I personally am going to take a wait-and-see approach on Anthony Miller, but I definitely do see more upside in Anthony Miller's game at 4-9 now that Nick Foles is going to be the quarterback. Miller caught 2 passes for 41 yards and a touchdown in the Bears' 32-26 win over the Falcons. And that deep ball came from Nick Foles. So if you think Nick Foles is going to take more shots downfield, if you think the Bears are going to be willing to throw the ball downfield more with Nick Foles, which I personally do, I think Anthony Miller is going to be a much more viable fantasy option, especially at that sub $5K price range. I do think you will see enough of a volume increase with Foles in the quarterback position to pay off sub 5. If you want to take a stab at a guy, I would play Anthony Miller. I'm going to, again, probably take a wait-and-see approach on Miller. If you want to play Robinson, I won't take you off of Allen Robinson, but Nick Foles showed you, and the Bears showed you, that they want to throw the ball down the field more. So Anthony Miller could be a very, very good, viable play. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a comment on the video if you think my analysis on any of these guys was good, bad, or otherwise. Do you think Anthony Miller is more viable with Nick Foles? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down and leave me a comment telling me how I could do better. And I'll see you on the next one.